My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina Walkinshaw.
This is Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the...
Comedy Hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Dazing. Not really, I'm overworking, but dazing. The holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is Gay Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, a.k.a. the Island Hipster, #hipsterbusiness.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant, and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show. You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People, I need you loose. Sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne. It's a show. It's not an hour, it's a show. It's okay.
Welcome, Welcome to the show, everybody. Good morning. Oh, I missed the cue. Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
Good morning.
Good morning. There she is, live on a Wednesday, February 24th, 2021, of course. Broadcasting to you from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hey. Give me a hey, Jen. A good one.
Hey.
I like project. I go, hey.
Don't boss me around.
All right, team player.
Well, before we started the show just now, he did the classic. Julien did the classic smile. When I was a server and people would be like, smile. Like, especially men. It was always men. Men were always like, smile. No, I do not want to now.
Smile tits. You look good.
Exactly. Smile there, sweetheart.
Yeah. Turn that frown upside down and get me a gin tonic, will you?
Gin tonic.
Yes, we're live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, Twitter Live, and Daily Motion. Thank you. Oh, you didn't laugh today. Sigida? We should get some Sigida t-shirts. You know, people do merch, like podcasts, because nowadays you can go on things like Cafe Press, and you can have merch.
Right.
It doesn't have to be you have to buy inventory. Were you sarcastic there?
No.
Oh.
I know. You're so worried about me being mad or something.
No, I'm just not used to you being that nice.
Oh my god.
No, just this morning. Usually you are. I just feel like you're a little tired, maybe?
I'm really tired.
Aw.
Anyway, I don't want to say
Poor baby
that,
love.
I don't want to say I'm tired.
So you can go on Cafe
Super lame. Anyway.
You can go on Cafe Press and order literally one at a time. Something like that. And that's just one of the many services.
No, I like that.
So we should have a merch store with like Sigida.
Yeah.
Watch your head. Hey. What else?
I'll think about it. Let me work.
Bing, bing, bong. Some regular recurring things that are on the show, like Jordan, isolate that clip. That on a T-shirt. Anyway, good morning,
I think
everybody.
It's a really good idea. I want a Daily Dose mug.
Yeah, Daily Dose mugs and shirts.
Yeah.
I'd wear a Daily Dose shirt.
Yeah.
Double D shirt. The first time I'd fill a shirt with a double D.
Where's that sound machine when you need it? Nah.
Yeah, let's get a merch store going. I don't know.
I'd like to.
That's the thing with podcasts now. You have merch. I see all these new like people just.
I've wanted to
new
since
comics
we
and
started.
stuff. They sell merch now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you used to have to like have an act and.
You mean
be
for their
known.
podcast? Or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's buying it?
Oh, like 20 people or something, but if that. But it still looks good. It gives the show a certain gravitas.
And
something.
why the hell not? Right?
Yeah, it kind of it's like you go on the website, it's like, oh, they have merch.
Oh.
Hopefully they didn't listen to this episode and found out that it costs nothing to have merch. It costs nothing, and you just make a cut of each sale.
Yeah, you don't make as much money, but the thing is with
No, not nearly as much.
Something like T-shirts, it's a real pain in the ass to keep inventory because you don't know what size.
Oh, and then you have to ship and all that.
Yeah.
So let's say you would buy T-shirts and have them custom made. So let's say it's like $3 or $4 a shirt, and then you sell it and you ship it. So you're making like $11 or $12 a shirt. This way, you're making like $2 or $3. But who cares? It's just about the fact that it's out there, and it's a way to promote the show.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Would you buy our shit?
Yeah, they would.
I know they would. That could be a T-shirt. Let us know in the comments.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Do I
just
sound
wanted-
like a whippersnapper?
That sounds like a belt sander.
Yeah, it does. Or a mosquito. Remember mosquitoes? Oh my god, it's going to happen again. We're going to have summer. Before we know it, I've noticed the feeling around is like... Oh my god, you're so into it though. Your face. You were so committed to that mosquito bit. It was insane.
Well, it's like, because in my head it sounds the same, but as I move away from the mic, it's when you're sleeping
No,
at night.
it sounded really good.
When you're sleeping at night, you just hear like...
To be fair, it sounded really good. Your face. You're just so into it, though. Like, that's what's so weird. You're so proud. Your eyes.
I love your laugh. I love seeing you smile and laugh, so I'll do anything. I'll pretend to be a mosquito.
Oh, my God.
Well, we had a quiet morning, and then when we were going to bring the pets down here for the thing, we got into a mini fight because the cat's freaked out. Mr. Nuggles here is on the couch with us. Nugget.
Yeah, it looks like as peaceful as can be right now.
Just before we went on air, because we throw treats down the stairs. This is the
Don't
thing.
give away all of our secrets.
We have a really nice couch upstairs, a great big sectional we bought this year, the beginning of the year. Was it this year in 20?
Yeah.
No. Was it before
no.
Christmas? No,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
before Christmas.
Yeah.
But we're super protective of it. We don't want the cats to scratch the thing. And they have a couple times, but no markings yet. I shave the couch. That's what I do. If they like pull it a little bit, I take my razor, my Gillette Studios, my Gillette razor, and I literally just shave, and it works. So the couch is mint condition right now, but if we left them to their own devices, they would definitely ruin it. Like this couch here was upstairs at one point, and you can't see behind. Like the corners of this couch are just scratched to shit.
Yeah.
They just ruin things, and they didn't before until we put this cover on it. They never touched it. Remember, we're so lucky. Our cats are so advanced.
Though?
Not really.
Not
and
much.
then we changed to this
Our
cover.
cats are so advanced,
and they couldn't get away. So anyway, we take a handful of dry kibble and throw it down the stairs. Oh, see, you followed my hand. You're cute. And they run down the stairs, and then we close the door. Then they have to be down here with us. But it's the only way to get them. And this guy, Nugget, is really easy to get, but Farley is just like this little neurotic psychopath.
Yeah.
You can't. He's just like so scared, and he runs away.
Yeah.
And so we trick him every day. We deceive our cats, our children.
And they're obsessed with food.
Yeah. So anyway, so they're on the fridge. I'm giving away all of our entire life. I'm describing our whole life.
I know.
They're on the fridge this morning, and I'm sitting at the table getting ready for the show, just looking over some notes. And Gordy's in front of the fireplace sleeping. And you go. All I hear is watch this, and then I just hear the crinkle of the bag, because the slightest sound of the treat bag, they freak out.
Mm-hmm.
They actually go in the stairs waiting for the treats. The slightest crinkle. Farley jumps off the fridge. He knocks this guy off. Nuggie falls off.
I know.
And he fell on your foot or something. What happened?
He turned the corner. He was rushing out because you know how cats just will freak out at any. Like, he just felt this sense of panic, like he had to run out of the room all of a sudden for some reason. So he like freaked out, because cats do that, and he used my foot to grab on to turn the corner. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know how they do that with their nails?
Yeah.
And he dug right in, like it really hurt.
Well, the reaction was crazy. I'm sitting at the table.
It really, really hurt, though.
I hear like, watch this, and I hear crash, crash, shuffle, shuffle. Oh my God! Oh! And I'm like, what happened? Then you're like mad at me. Oh, sorry.
I knew that was going to happen.
What?
He was going to react to you doing that.
And there's all elusive Farley. Anyway, so that's why all that to say, we got into a mini dispute. I mean, our fights are so minimal. People have witnessed our greatest fights on here, and they're like, agree to disagree. It's like, fine. And then we're like, should we go to counseling after? That was a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
We never fight.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I said I love hearing your laugh and your smile first thing in the morning. Oh, great. Hey, no.
Oh.
Hey. He's chewing. Hey, okay. Oh, little fucker. I got these lights behind the couch.
And the weird thing is like you know, you love your pets, but they're also ruiners.
Yeah, so he just put the whole light in his mouth in his back teeth and started to chew it. It didn't do anything, but and then I go, hey, and he goes on the next one and just clamps down.
He's like, oh, so this one's bad. Okay, the next one.
Anyway, we should have a sound effect for it.
Oh.
I know. I want to go full tilt, but I knew he'd freak out, and Gordy would probably freak out. Anyway, that's our life, everybody.
Very casually today.
Cash McGash, roots on.
I'm so cozy.
Roots on Lulu's.
I'm so cozy.
It'd show your slipper. I get fully dressed as if I'm going somewhere. I put on these nice shoes that you got me, these Adidas.
Yep.
Running shoes that you got me for Christmas. I only ever wear them inside because they're white as
What
can
about
be.
in the spring?
Yeah, I'm eventually going to wear them outside, but it just hasn't.
It's always like you don't want the white to. I know.
You described it. Go ahead. You almost resisted, but
What?
say it.
No. What?
You said it's always sad when white shoes taint or change colors or fade. I don't know what's sad. Yeah. Can you fix
Well, they look
fix this?
so good.
It's driving me nuts.
They look so good.
Yeah.
When they're white.
Yeah, it's all right.
There, I'll do that.
It's just bothering me that it's not a straight line.
Oh, yeah.
I have ACD.
You can't have it that bad if you don't mind not
OCD.
spelling it right.
It's affectionate compulsive disorder.
Mm.
Can't stop showing my affection. Ah, damn.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the laugh.
No, I was going to do this one.
About what?
Showing my affection.
Mm-mm.
Anyhoozle.
So?
I saw that in Ottawa. So we're finally here in the Gatineaus. In the Gatineaus. We're orange zone for the first time since October. So on Monday night, we went orange zone, and our curfew went from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. It was 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. to now 9:30 p.m. and 5 a.m. I was out on Monday night, and it was almost 8, and I was panicking, trying to get home on time. And then I noticed all these people were still out, because usually it was Ghostville, USA, right before 8 o'clock.
It's a weird feeling, eh?
Yeah, so 7:56, I pull over, and I go on the website, and I looked. I was like, I feel like it changed, and it was 9:30. Ottawa has also gone to orange. Restaurants and bars and things are open with, of course, heavy COVID restrictions, but they're inching closer to a mandatory red zone again already.
No.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
They just went orange zone, last week? 2 weeks ago? Last week?
I think
last week.
I think it was just last week.
Yeah, this past weekend, I think. Like Absolute Comedy reopened, Yuck Yucks.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
And the thing to be orange, you have to be under 40 cases per 100,000. And right now they're at 37.5 cases per 100,000.
So it's gone up from what? Did you happen to see?
I don't know. It's a few, just a few.
Ugh.
But it's inching towards red again.
Oh, gosh.
And it's mandatory red on a provincial level, like it's sanctioned. So if they do go to 40 or more cases per 100,000.
Is that Ottawa or Ontario?
Ottawa. Ontario could still be like parts orange. I think Toronto's still on lockdown, I'm pretty sure. Because they're 2 weeks. They're going to stay in lockdown for 2 more weeks after the rest of the province opened up. So hopefully it doesn't go to red again, because things are slowly opening up. I had breakfast in the market on Sunday. Met a good buddy of mine, one of my best friends, Pete. It was great. We actually sat at a table that we had 4 walls of plexiglass around us. So we were like in a little tank. Very intimate.
Did it feel suffocating?
No, there was like slits on the corner. It was just like 4 plates like 4 plexiglass things hanging around the table, so you could get it in and out. And
yeah, I see this in the news here. Ottawa's troubling trends could see the city inching closer to a provincial red.
Yep. That's
with gradually increasing weekly averages. Well, when are we gonna get? Someone told me that I think it was like Iran. Yeah, exactly. Iran has I think vaccinated 80% of their population.
Israel too. Like some countries are on it. Israel did it the best way. They did They went by decade. They started with okay, if you're 100 and over, you get vaccinated. 90s, 80s, 70s, and today. Mm-hmm. The top 40 hits from the hundreds, 90s, 80s. What's after 87? And gosh. A month ago, they were vaccinating the 40s. So, I mean, I'm guessing by now they must have done. There's only 4 more decades left after that, 3. So, I think they're. I mean, what's the problem? I don't get it. Just vaccinate people.
I don't get it either. And, it's kind of ironic because Canada's supposed to be so known for their healthcare.
In the States, they vaccinate every day more people than have been received the vaccine in Canada.
Okay, well,
total.
What the hell is the problem?
And the States were off to a rough start because the States were blaming the federal level, the federal was blaming the States, and they were off to a slow start. But now, with Biden in office, he's vowed to vaccinate 100 million people in the first 100 days. That's 3 times the population of Canada in 100 days. Of course, they have more manpower and infrastructure to do it, but still, we should be able to. It should just be scaled down.
Exactly.
Again, they're vaccinating every day more people than have received the vaccine in Canada so far altogether. Am I saying that right? I'm trying to say it in a less confusing way. Yes. And I'm using too many words.
They vaccinate more people in one day in the U.S. than we have in total in our whole entire country.
Thank you. That's how you say it. Anglo teaching Franco. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I saw this.
I really don't understand what the problem is, and I feel like that should be more in the news too. Like people, why isn't the news going after? Why aren't they addressing that?
I know. I saw this troubling article too. It was on CBC a couple days ago. I sent you the screenshot.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything since then about that.
Let me just read what the thing was, and I've
looked. So
really?
Yeah.
This is what the headline was. Russia reports world's first case of H5N8 bird flu virus in humans. 7 workers at a poultry plant have been infected, says Consumer Watchdog. It was CBC from it was Reuters. So it was legit. But I'm like, Russia reports? That can't be trusted. It just seems like as soon as this pandemic, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and we've all, like, I'm no conspiracy guy at all. I used to be in my early 20s. I'm not anymore whatsoever. But you got to wonder when you hear that, you're like, okay, as soon as they see that the numbers of COVID are going down and that we've complied for the most part and we're used to these restrictions and, quote, new normal with masks and social distancing and staying at home when we're told to, why not roll out the next thing? We're already...
But what's the benefit?
I don't know. That's where I get lost. I don't know. I don't see... I don't believe in conspiracies. Like,
but I don't.
Of course,
understand.
some maybe, but
how are they benefiting? I don't get it. Like, what is the ultimate goal here?
Just to keep us.
Why though?
Subdued, so we get depressed and kill ourselves.
So we don't spend money. I thought the whole point was everybody.
No,
wants
maybe
money.
Like people are killing themselves in record numbers, in all sorts of age groups and demographics. Suicide is way, way up.
Why do they want that?
Mental health. I don't know, to get rid of some people. I don't know. I'm not again.
No,
I'm
I wonder
just,
though. I wonder.
I'm thinking out loud here.
But I wonder if there's any theories out there about that.
Maybe. Oops, sorry. Let me turn that off.
How dare you?
Yeah, it's interesting, and it's also like, oh, for crying out loud! Now there's a bird flu.
Yeah, but if it was a real concern, wouldn't it be all over the news?
Yeah, that's true. Well, this.
Wasn't it
COVID,
first?
no, COVID. You like the odd thing you would see, like in China. This is happening in China. It was like it seemed like impossible it would come over. It was like, oh, so far. I remember like the first articles of it was like coming out at the end of 2019. You just kind of ignore it. You're like kind of like this H5N8 thing.
Do you think that if this continues and there's like, I hate to even suggest it, do you think that there'll be more like, I don't know, communes and...
I would love to have a commune. We own a lot of land.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a commune. Just have our friends and family.
Be great.
And little huts.
But then would we live like people did many years ago and just live off the land?
No, you'd go to Sobeys and stuff. But
yeah, but then you'd be interacting with other people. So what's the point of a commune?
Well, 99% of your time would be... I don't know.
Maybe we should start our own grocery store for our own society, and we'll call it Dionne's.
Sure. It's like either you believe in conspiracies, or I was watching this documentary. No, not this. What was I watching? Oh, last week tonight with John Oliver. He was talking about food and about pandemics, how... And this is not from a conspiracy standpoint, just like he was having experts talk about how the fact that, this could very well be a big thing. Like COVID was one, but we could have others, more severe ones, and they all come from animals. And they say the biggest way to get out of this is get rid of factory farmed meat. Like if we didn't eat meat. But you can't eliminate eating meat altogether. But maybe not factory farmed or the way...
Oh, it's so gross. When you watch those documentaries, it's disgusting.
They're saying that's a big problem. That's a big contributing factor to these pandemics, and that we could have more down the pike.
And it's ruining...
Fuck, this is depressing.
I know.
Remember when this was a comedy show?
Yeah, let's stop. Let's stop there. Whew. I know. We can really go...
Anyway.
Oh, snap.
No, but it is the reality. It's what's happening out there.
It's good to talk about because it makes people think. And I think also with the lack of socializing now, when we started this podcast, I liked it because it made me feel like I was connecting to people. And we have lost a lot of that without being able to socialize. So if other people are feeling this kind of frustration, it's not very funny.
It's a show. We can talk about whatever the hell we want.
No, but I'd also want to defend. I don't want people to think we're depressing people.
No.
And
of course not. Oh my God, we're the most friggin' positive self-help people. Like we're always like...
Yeah.
If you saw us at home, we're just always like meditating and doing stuff. Journaling and reading books.
Well, yeah, I just want to defend and explain.
I'm thinking so far ahead that I'm like, oh, with the natural progression cycle of a pandemic being 2 years, historically, we're almost out of this. But I'm thinking so ahead. It's not even a year yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so in my brain because I'm thinking, oh, the wedding in August, then Christmas, then there's 2 years in March. Here, I mean, it started obviously in 2019 because it's COVID-19 in China, but when it reached pandemic status, global pandemic status around February at the earliest or March, we're still a full year away from the 2-year natural cycle where viruses just die off.
Longer.
Yeah, but I'm thinking so ahead, where in my head I'm like, oh, good, okay, we're almost through this. It's like, it's been 11 months.
I know.
It still could be another year. Anyway.
Ugh.
What do I have any positive notes?
It's looking kind of grim over there.
It actually is. Like I had, we talked about the engine that blew up, the fire engine.
Yeah.
Now Boeing is grounding 777 models on top of the 737 MAX, the Boeing MAX that were grounded and now back in commission. Now they're grounding older 777s because of this engine problem that happened, could very well happen to others.
Oh my gosh.
I was talking to a buddy of mine yesterday. He's like, you're a smart guy. You'll fly again. It doesn't matter. Think of the odds. I'm like, yeah, but there's so much corruption and covering up because of shareholders and money that I don't want to be just the one person on that one flight that does go down because they covered up down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, I don't know. I probably obviously will fly again, but it's so stressful. Like, I'll be so stressed next time around.
It's possible to never fly again.
Well, we're going to go to Mexico. You don't think we'll ever go to Mexico or BC? Visit my sister, my family out there? Really? You think they just know we're not travelers anymore? I think we will. It's just going to be stressful.
Let's just play it by ear. No one has to make any decisions right now.
So they've grounded older 777 models. And that's the thing. My buddy was like, well, that's a happy ending, the story. And I said this on yesterday's show. You know, the engine blew out. And you can totally fly a plane with one engine and land it safely. Leonardo DiCaprio, as we mentioned, was in a similar situation on the way to Australia. But I can't. I don't even know if I could survive that. I would be so... I would...
Oh, yeah.
If I looked out the window and saw an engine on fire, I think my body would shut down and I would pass away.
Pass away.
I'm pretty sure.
Pass away.
It'd be like the plane landed safely. There was only one casualty. This guy freaked out. He yelled, "Mommy!" and then
Mommy.
and then perished in the seat.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's just see what happens, one thing at a time. Although, imagine people that work in that industry probably never would have guessed this would happen. Oh my God.
I know.
It's so crazy. Well,
these planes are so old. You go in a plane and there's still ashtrays. You go in the bathroom, there's an ashtray in the door on your seats. I'm like, what model is this?
It's weird.
How come there are still... How long has it been since you can't smoke on a plane? 30 years?
Yeah.
And they're still flying these things.
I know.
Like, you have a 30-year-old car, you're like, I don't know if this is going to make it to the...
I know. It's kind of... Why
wherever.
is it okay with planes?
But a plane, we're like, this still has ashtrays in the seats.
Why is it okay with planes?
Let's throw that up in 33,000 feet in the air and just see what happens. It's
and also, don't people know that people are, like... If you own an airline, wouldn't you at least like just take that off and put something else there?
Retrofit it, yeah, with something else. Like they put screens in all of those old planes. You're telling me they can't remove the ashtrays in the bathroom?
Yeah, like don't...
Or on the arm rest?
People have fears of flying. Why would they take a chance that somebody... Like, I don't know. It's just strange. Because when we lived in New York and I used to do sets at Dangerfields, remember that was like a time capsule.
Yeah.
It was like going back in time. Like there's a point to the story when I went into they never renovated anything, which made it kind of cool because it was like as if you were going in there in the 80s. Would you say the 80s? Oh, my covering my face.
Yeah, 80s, 70s. Yeah.
Yeah. You go to the bathroom, it's got that kind of toilet paper that you pull out pieces of paper with the squares.
Yeah. Yeah. Those old-fashioned, the red carpet and
Which
the,
makes it cool if it's just a comedy club, but
plane.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Ashtrays. On the last flight, I sat towards the front, and it said whites only on my seat, in my section.
Hardy har. Oof. Made me think of a plane crash. That sound.
I know, bad timing on the sound effect.
I think.
Well,
Wah, 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 wah.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
so here we are.
Here we are,
everyone. What else is new? What else is going on?
What else is in the news?
Oof.
You okay?
Tight. I need a massage.
All right. All you have to do is ask. Oh, actually, no, I should offer. You're right. You don't have to ask.
What if we just all of a sudden turn this into a massage podcast and I just lie on the couch and you just massage me for the
probably
next
get
half an hour?
so many views if you took your top off.
As if I take my top off on Facebook.
Well, for a massage.
YouTube's different, but
Twitch, no rules.
Daily Motion, hi.
But
I could probably take my top off on Daily Motion and no one would even
ever
know. I know.
Maybe we should do an after show on Daily Motion where I just give you a full body rub down on camera. Remember,
how's your podcast doing, Jen and Jules? Oh, pretty good. We're like don't have many views at all on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, but Daily Motion skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's Daily Motion?" I'm like, "Check it out."
We do have good views, so that's the only thing I don't like about that little bit.
It's a joke.
I know.
I can joke about it because it's not true.
We have really good downloads, actually. Most people listen audio, which you're missing out on Nugget and
that's okay.
Like literally 96% of our listeners listen to the show.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
And thank you for listening.
Yeah, if you're curious to see what Jen looks like. I was trying to think something funny and witty to say, but I couldn't. Just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/The Julien Dionne Show. We have a custom URL now.
Loves it.
And what was I going to say? There was a period where I went through, I was massaging you all the time.
Jeez.
Remember, almost every day I'd give you these massages. And then that fizzled. Like not that long ago, like 2 years ago, around the time I shaved my head.
Was that the honeymoon stage of our relationship?
Yeah, 11 years in.
No.
10.
You didn't have a shaved head a year ago.
2 years ago.
Okay, that's 10.
Okay, well, it's closer to 11 than the honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Honeymoon's like 6 months in. Remember our audition we had to do and I turned it down? We should do more scenes. Like when I get auditions, we should do them, run the lines on the show.
Okay. You guys can see what it's like.
I feel like I'll get in trouble though, but...
Well, do it until you get in trouble. Who cares if you get in trouble?
I do. I don't want to squander my film and TV career.
Because it's so on fire?
Okay, I can make fun of it and you can't.
I'm teasing. No, but think about many, many people. They do end up getting in trouble because they push the boundaries. Pushing the boundaries is good.
No, I mean getting in trouble with like my agent and getting mad.
Yeah,
I don't want. Why would I just want to do that? And just like, she gets mad. I'm like, yeah, well, I push boundaries. She's like, you broke a contract. Yeah, well.
Oh, contract?
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about reveal auditions and stuff before.
What if you don't say who
I'm the Lenny
client
Bruce
is?
of acting. I'm going to come here and do my audition. I don't care who sues me.
What what if you don't even mention the client?
Maybe.
Probably still not, eh?
No, well, it's pretty vague. Like the one we did the other day was Soup's vague.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it's actually for. You see that Texas is...
I think it was for condoms or something. Joking.
Oh yeah, one of us terminally ill. And condom commercial. Trojan. Don't bring children into your life if you're about to die.
Oh my God.
You went there. You went there. No?
Oh, I forgot about the terminally ill part.
That's why we turned it down.
Yeah,
Because we
I
had to
know.
act like one of us was terminally ill.
It
Then we
out,
went
I
celiac.
guess. I blocked it out.
I I was reading this about how Texas is still kind of frozen and snowed under and cold, unseasonably cool. Well, Texas is off the grid, like they have their own power hydro structure and stuff, like their own privatized companies, and they're not on the federal grid. But that comes at a cost, because so by them privatizing their own energy, for the most part, companies were able to pass the savings on to the consumers because it's a supply and demand thing. And what happened, because certain people's power did not go out during the blackout, and they're getting huge bills. This guy got a bill for $17,000.
Oh my God!
Because his power remained on the whole time, and get this, it was automatic withdrawal from his account, so it just went in and took out $17,000, so $21,000 and change Canadian.
I don't like those automatic things.
I have all of my things automatic.
Oh, I don't.
But imagine, he goes, his savings took a hit. He said, I had the money in there, but now it's gone.
That's a nightmare.
And this other woman she had her power on for just a couple days longer, and then it eventually went out. But those few days cost her about $1,200.
Ugh.
And she didn't have the funds in her account, so she went into, overdraft, and it affected all these other bills. So it's a real nightmare down there.
Ugh.
So why did I bring that up, though? Oh, I think I wanted to continue with
Probably just a theme of depression.
I know.
Jeez. Let's think of some good news.
Well, let me do this then. What time is it? Oh, 7:35. We can do the DD.
Okay.
Hold up. Yeah, depress McGassville. Well, this is just reality. I mean, I listen to other shows, talk radio. It's not always fun and games. You get serious sometimes because you talk about whatever's happening in the world, and sometimes there's just more grim news days.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
No.
Behind your head.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
all
coast.
The news and the headlines from Jen Grant.
Woo! That was good. I'm glad you have the energy in the couple right now. I am not energetic. That was the most low energy dance I've ever had.
What did you do? I
in my
didn't
life.
even see.
And then I did this.
Oh, my headphones. How come sometimes my headphones
Yeah.
really hurt my head? Sometimes they don't.
I know.
They're
Happens to me too.
now they come with a like a band underneath there,
Oh, yeah,
so it
that's
separates this part. So you just feel that. But man, they hurt my skull.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Here's your daily dose for Wednesday, February 24th. So this is such a weird story.
Sometimes it feels like it's extra long.
Yeah. And I want to thank Laura Sweet for sending it to me if she's watching. So weird story. So Quebec police say that this random man showed up to a cottage uninvited, close to just north of here, close to Wakefield, stripped down, and tried to join a bunch of women in a hot tub.
It's not a bad plan.
You're looking at me like it could have been you. You're like, did I get caught?
As if it could have been me.
Quebec police came across a car. Okay, so try to follow the story. It's really weird. So Quebec police came across a car with 5 people inside at 1:40 a.m.
Oh, past curfew.
Yeah, so and they were all from Ottawa, so they got in trouble. Okay, they found an injured man who they learned had traveled by snowmobile to a nearby cottage.
In the car?
No, a separate thing.
Okay, so are these the 5 women that were at the hot tub?
No, these are all separate things, separate stories.
Are they linked, or we were just throwing different facts? Okay,
just listen to it all.
Well, I'm trying.
So then separately, they found an injured man who they learned had traveled by snowmobile to a nearby cottage and then returned with injuries. So that cottage was the one that he went to with the women. They followed the tracks of the car. It led them to this cottage that had 9 people inside. So they got in trouble too. So it was all connected. All these.
So the car with the 5 people had left the cottage?
I'm not sure if they left the cottage.
Well,
or
which
not.
you said they followed the tracks of the car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it must have. Yeah. They
or the
must have.
snowmobile tracks.
I know the car tracks.
Oh, I'm already so confused.
I know, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So they found all the people in the 9 people that were in the cottage. Guess what age they were?
21.
Yeah, like 19 to 23. Apparently, the injured man came to the cottage, took off his clothes, and tried to join them in the hot tub. And that's when he was assaulted. There's no other information about that, but I guess somebody had hit him or something to get away from them, from the hot tub.
Some of the bros at the party, man. Hey, what's this old fart doing in the hot tub, man? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
So in total, 5.
Tyler, don't do it. I'm going to crack a skull, man. Tyler, don't.
Oh, my God. Here are the fines that were doled out. In total, 5 fines were given to people in the car for breaking the curfew, 9 to the people in the cottage for gathering. The injured guy got 2 fines, breaking curfew and disturbing the peace, and also a woman was fined for lying regarding her identity to police officers.
Crazy.
I know. This all happened around. And, it's funny because when she had sent that to me, I was like, I remember my mom's friend who lives in Wakefield told me a story about some man who was really drunk, wandered home from one of the bars in the village and just walked into her house, mistakenly thinking it was his house, and just like crashed on her couch.
It's
like,
crazy.
You've got to be really drunk, eh?
You've got to be Robert Downey Jr. drunk to do that.
Like, I don't think I've ever been that drunk in my entire... Well, I haven't been. I've never been that drunk.
Imagine you do that and it's Robert Downey Jr.
No,
that happened.
What? What happened?
He went to the wrong house and went in bed, and this couple woke up, and Robert Downey Jr. was in their guest bed, and he didn't remember he was blackout. This is before he got sober after that, but that was like the
wow,
the straw that broke the camel's back.
That's crazy. I wonder if he ever feels like drinking again.
Probably not.
Let's call him. We have Robert Downey Jr. on the phone.
On the line, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe he does. I don't know why I say probably not, because I figured it was a shallow response. I thought, oh, a guy that has everything, why would you want to drink? But it's beyond that.
Yeah.
When you're an alcoholic.
Didn't he do something, or was that Charlie Sheen in the hotel with the prostitute or something
Charlie
like that?
Sheen.
I wonder what he's doing. He didn't die, eh?
No, but he does not look good. I saw a picture of him
No?
recently. He's smoking a dart. He's got a tooth missing. His teeth are like green, yellow.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks rough.
What's going on with him?
Drugs?
So he's on it again?
I don't know. I think so. I'm talking out of my ass. I have no clue. But I just saw a recent picture of him and he really did not look well.
I was wondering what that smell was.
What?
Talking out of your ass?
Oh.
Trying to make a stupid joke.
I'm picking my ass over here. And you're picking your ass. I'm talking out of my ass.
Anyways, sorry guys, that was a really disgusting joke. But
I wonder what that smell. It really puts a visual to it. Like it pictured my puckered asshole talking, and then just like a smell in the room. Like
okay. I wish I didn't.
It smell. Sorry, I'm talking out of my ass here. Excuse me, Paul.
Oh, you sound like one of those old timey guys. I'm just talking out of my ass.
Just talking out of my ass. See, Pa. See. Anything I'm saying is not true, Pa.
I have a terrible feeling that Jordan is gonna pick this as I know she will.
Pa, see, Jordan, isolate this clip. See, Pa, I'm talking about my ass.
She totally will.
Pa.
She totally will. And here's
that's why it smells like shit in here, Pa.
Okay, Pa. Ew. Pa. It's just so
I don't know
hot
what
sounding.
Pa. See?
Ew.
Pa.
Oh, stop.
Pa.
Yuck.
It's hot sounding.
Ew.
I don't know why the Pa. They don't do that.
No, they don't.
I
Pa.
invented that. Pa. See? Pa.
Were you massaging Nuggie's paw or something?
Yeah, Pa.
No. You know when it happens in stand-up too. When I'm on stage, this little voice comes into my head and goes, "Say this outrageous thing," and you know that someone's gonna laugh.
Never hesitate on the
I
show.
know,
we need
but
levity. Never ever hesitate.
It's so gross, though.
Because I don't. A stupid joke, dumb joke. God knows I say many stupid, dumb things on this thing.
I would argue God gave you that ability.
Pa, see, we're gonna bless him with an ass mouth. See,
Ass mouth. What's this? It's like, anyways.
I gotta get better boom mics because you're blocking. You're always behind it like this.
Behind. Yeah. Okay.
Try to. Yeah.
I know, but it doesn't. Then I don't. Then I have to do this.
Right. Well, what if you just? But like, because this moves out, you can kind of adjust it in every
How's
angle.
that? That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good. Okay. Speaking of drugs, here's another story that's related to that. This is insane. A family in Arizona bought a glowworm. Do you remember glowworm dolls?
Yep.
It's really cute.
Love them.
From a thrift store. I don't even know if they still make them. So it was from a thrift store. And they found more than 5,000 pills they believe to be fentanyl inside the glowworm.
Ooh, that's a fun glowworm.
First of all, how does a glowworm even fit 5,000 pills?
Yeah.
5,000?
They must be small pills. See? Pa.
Okay. No, but thank goodness they found out before the kid played with it. Ooh. Ooh. This is insane, too. There's a lot of crazy stories in the news today.
Go ahead.
A man was killed when a device he was building for a gender reveal party exploded.
Oh, God. These gender reveal parties.
Can you believe that? Not only that, it's not the only one. There's many that have happened like this.
Because it's all involves exploding glitter. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry, I cut you off.
28 years old, lost his life just to reveal a gender. He lived in
So
Liberty,
stupid.
New York. This death is the latest in a string of tragedies blamed on faulty gender reveal devices in the last year. So a man in Michigan was killed a couple weeks ago when he was hit by shrapnel from a gender reveal cannon that was used at a baby shower.
And by the way, no one cares other than the couple.
Weird. Yeah, I know.
Why are people... Oh my God! Look, there's an explode. It's a boy. Nobody gives a shit.
I know.
If you have a baby, I'm happy for you. I could care less of the sex.
Yeah.
Nobody cares except you. And why not?
Kind of weird, eh?
It's nobody cares.
Yeah, it's really weird.
And if you say you do, you're lying.
Yeah.
In the couple, sure you do. Of course, it's great. But if you tell me you're a couple of one of my best friends is they're pregnant right now, I'm thrilled for them.
Who? Oh, tell me
I don't
later.
want to say.
Tell me
I
later.
told you we received the
yeah,
call the
of
other
course.
day.
Duh.
And thrilled for them. Very happy. It's great. It's their
Sounds
first
like
child.
who? That was
I know.
Dumb. That was dumb.
Their
I
first
had a
child.
brain fart.
But I could care less of the gender of that baby.
Yeah.
I have no skin in the game. It does not matter.
Yeah.
And let alone attend a party where there's an explosion and then I have to react as if
I know.
I care. Like, It's dumb. And why not just I understand people want to know beforehand to get ready, but back in the day, you would just learn when the baby was delivered. There's something nice about that.
I just pictured like a bunch of guys like exchanging money, like everybody's putting bets on who it is. Like, no one
probably.
cares.
I'm sure that
happens.
happens.
Yeah, but no one cares.
I'm sure, but
Another
way to
gender
make a buck,
reveal device sparked a 2020 wildfire that burned, and this happened in September in 2020, so not that long ago, burned thousands of acres in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I remember that story. One of the wildfires was caused by gender reveal. It was all over the news. I think SNL covered it too.
The other thing is like, we've all heard this theory too about everybody makes such a fuss. Like when I was born, when we were born, it was a different time. Like people cared that you were having a baby. Great. That's awesome. Congratulations. Welcome to the world. That's amazing. But it wasn't like this huge deal. Like, I feel like I don't want to sound like an old curmudgeon before I am one, but I do think that there's a lot of fuss about kids, and then they grow up thinking that they're really all that without kind of doing anything to feel like there's a reason to be all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just find
there
it
has
so...
to be something there must be something to that.
There's just such...
And it starts before they're even born. It's in the womb. It's like revealing the gender. Because
revealing the gender is insane.
Cares?
It's so self-important, like grandiose. Like nobody
So
cares
dumb.
but you. But you're like inviting people, creating invites, sending invites to people. Come to our gender reveal party, and everybody's got to be like, "Oh my God, awesome!" And I guarantee nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. And I mean, how many parties do you have to have? Like, is there a gift there too? Is there There's gifts, there's showers, then there's,
The gender reveal party is one of the things that irritate me the most. The newest things, like new trends of the most recent years.
What other kind of reveal? What reveal could we do, Jules, that we don't have kids?
We could reveal the amount of disposable income we have. Come see how rich we are from having no children.
And wear protective gear because you might have a toonie hit you in the face.
Yeah, we don't use glitter here. Toonie.
We're just going to have exploding toonie balloons. All right.
I kind of ripped that off of your old joke.
I know.
Anyway.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for acknowledging it.
I used this thing I also ripped off of you.
I know. Everything basically that is good in your life is riding on the coattails or whatever it's called of my life. Okay.
Wow, that actually, you said that with such... There is a kernel of truth in that.
Anyways.
I can say, and your eyes kind of glossed over and you did this thing with your hand and you're like, the words were right there.
Mm-hmm. You took the words right out of my mouth. Okay, so last story here is a PSA. The Ottawa Public Health says it's looking to get in touch with 6 people who took a ride share from Toronto to Ottawa last week after one person tested positive for COVID-19. So this is from the City of Ottawa. It said that this one person is contagious. They found that out. They were contagious on February 16th. So if you were on that drive... it's a white van. It left Toronto at 1 p.m. And it's not one of those like Uber or Lyfts or anything. It was a Kijiji one.
I've done those.
I know. Does that bring back memories?
Yeah. I've done those like as a ride sharer and as the ride sharer, like as the driver.
And Public Health is reminding everyone that the only way that you should be doing that is if you are from the same household.
But
of course, people are doing whatever they want.
I mean, aren't they going to find out on their own that they have it? Well, I guess they're spreading it is the concern. Because like they're spending a week or two to find the person to tell them, but by then they'll be like, yeah, I know, I'm sick.
I don't know.
But in the meantime, they can spread it, I guess.
I'm surprised they wouldn't find that person that drove people. I don't know.
Fine or find?
Both.
Find
you'd
and
have
find?
to find them to find them.
Right.
Anyway, that's my daily dose for today.
Your daily dose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Ugh, that was creepy to wake up to.
Wake up. Where were you?
I was in the zone.
Wake up to.
Hello?
Yeah, there's something happening with the board here. I don't know. But
Holla.
yeah, your sound is registering really
Hello?
low.
Hello. 1 2 1 2.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I think something changed on the board yesterday. Like, anyway.
And you didn't do it?
No, I don't know what it is. Your volume on the live feed is really good, but in Logic Pro, for the podcast, it's like I have to then tweak your gain big time because it's like, I don't know why.
Oh, that's what I'm feeling. I thought my gain had been tweaked. Do it again.
Oh, you meant...
Tweaking.
By the way, let me just remind you, dear listener, that once again, until the end of March, this episode of the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant is brought to you by Gringos, BlazingSauces.com. Go to GringosBlazingSauces.com for some of the best small batch hot sauces, salsas, charcuterie jellies, grilling and barbecue sauces that you will ever throw down that sleek throat of yours. Gullet. Chef owned and operated, so they use nothing but the best hand-selected, freshest ingredients. They shop around these markets and get only the good stuff. High
You're
quality.
Just petting your cat while you do it.
I know. High quality ingredients. And so you get that perfect balance between heat and flavor every single time. GringosBlazingSauces.com. They're from Ottawa. And they ship all over North America. And if you live in Canada and order over $40, you get free shipping on that son of a bitch. So go to GringosBlazingSauces.com. On top of that, if you listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. JD5 will get you 5% off.
Love it.
GringosBlazingSauces.com. Do it.
You guys should do it.
Do it today.
Do it up one time. Oh, it got so quiet in here.
That was a quick fade. Yeah, I gotta figure out this sound thing. It's bothering me. See? Talking out of my ass. All right. No, that's just a 30-second TV talk show intro.
That's what it sounds like.
Welcome to the Julien Dionne Show with your hosts, Julien Dionne and Jen Grant.
That's me. Hi, everyone. Hi. Oh, I scared Nuggy.
On today's episode, we go depressing as all hell, so buckle up and stay home for the day. Nothing was worth anything anymore. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
I want you to close your eyes.
Wow.
I want you to close your eyes and go on this journey with us here that we're about to embark on. We were a little depressing today, so we were going to change the vibe up and think positive thoughts. Take a deep breath and imagine the space behind your face. Oh, Nuggy's had enough. He's getting out. I really wish it would kick in. It looks like it's about to.
I think he's repositioning. I can tell.
The reposition.
Yeah.
Just count your lucky stars that you're watching this right now and you're not at a gender reveal party. It could always be worse. Is it weird to get drunk at a gender reveal party? Not at all. In fact, it is highly recommended. I don't know. I'm not getting anything from this song. It looks like it's about to kick in. 2, 3.
I was just really getting into the meditating.
4. Yeah. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It doesn't matter to anybody in this world other than you.
Either way, you're gonna end up with poo in a diaper.
What's that voice? Oh. It sounds like the impression you do of your mom.
Oh, life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me skip ahead. All right.
It's still the same.
You're gathered
what about
with
those really big waves there?
I know, that's right.
Get over there.
All right, yes. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
But you're going to get a swirl of glitter in your face.
Swirl.
Might
Oh.
cause a forest fire, but it doesn't matter as long as their parents' desire is filled too. No, this is too cynical and not good.
Too cynical and not good.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in on this Wednesday morning. You know, we got a little dark today, got a little depressing, but we just want to remind you that we're here with you together every day. And that despite the darkness, there is light at the end of the tunnel. That there is sun on the cloudy day. Thank you.
Do you want to try to do like one line for one line?
Sure.
Can you get a fast one?
Let's see. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's pick up the pick up the pace a little bit. Thank you, Jenny, for being here every day with me by my side.
When does my line come in? Oh, is this a long intro?
Yeah, it's a long intro, but here we go. We're about to start. And don't be focused too much on the rhyme. The importance is that we have a good time.
You just did it.
I know. What's wrong with that? All right.
Oh,
Here we
you
go.
couldn't think of a rhyme
2,
with that?
3. I'm wearing this hat. It's hump day today, and here we are.
It's Wednesday, don't worry out there. We are here for you.
2 more days and it's the weekend, and then you can do you.
Why didn't TGIW come around? Because thank God it's Wednesday. That just means 2 more days till the
Doesn't-
weekend.
Doesn't roll off the tongue as well as TGIF, or is that because we're conditioned?
Do you hump on hump day? Do you hump on hump day?
Things got sexual all of a sudden. I think it was the mentioning of the massages.
That was a long time. I forgot about the massages. But hump day is a good term for something, and I know I'm taking up more than one line, but I want to get a point across. Don't you think it's interesting? People call it hump day, but no one acknowledges that it's sexual
Classic.
sounding, but everybody
Going
thinks
over your
about
time.
it. When you think
As
about
you do.
somebody says hump
Unfortunately,
day,
there's
you
no
think
red
about
lines.
humping.
If there was a red light, you knew you'd go overtime. But instead, we just have to sit here and act fine.
Don't you think that everyone thinks of humping when you say hump day?
Yeah, I thought it was sexual until I realized it's like the hump of the week. It's the middle of the week, like the middle of a camel's back. You know,
Right.
hump day.
But
hey.
doesn't everybody think of sex, though?
Super sexual people think about humping on Wednesdays, because what else are you going to do than hump on hump day?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is
yeah.
that... Funny enough, that's the sound she makes when we hump on hump day
stop
Wednesday.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I a donkey?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Crying out loud. For Pete's sake. Here we are, Jenny. Let's go for the
Anyway,
close.
hump
Let's wrap it up
day.
there, honey.
Happy hump day to everyone
The
out
show's
there.
over.
It
Well, we'll be
also
back
happens
tomorrow.
to be our garbage day, which
Happy
is
Garbage
great.
Day, everybody.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day. Remember, you do you. And we love you.
We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we sure will.
Nuggy says goodbye. Whoa.
Hey,
oh my
hey,
God.
hey, here we go. 2,
No.
3, 4, 5,
No.
6, 7, 8.
That is awful. We just ended on a nice hump song.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to play this by accident.
That was like scary. It sounded like a clown was going to come in any minute.
All right, everybody, thank you
Bye.
so much. That's our show. Jenny's going to go back to sleep. Thank you, team. Everybody out there, we appreciate you. Talk about the show, share the show. That's how we grow. Tell people about it. Next conversation you have, hey, I listened to this great podcast available everywhere. Because people talk about podcasts nowadays, and I realized that by doing a live show, we don't often come up in the conversation, but we are a podcast first and foremost. So, Jenny, I love you. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, already. We appreciate you watching and being here with us every day. You complete us. All right. From Nugget and Gordy, Farley and Jenny and I, see you tomorrow. And until then, watch your head. Yeah, buddy.
What I'm not, you spend
Yeah,
your life looking for what you already got. Such a beautiful waste of time. Waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. Wandering eyes and itchy feet. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. A beautiful